Hello and welcome to Luisa TV. I just thought I'd jump on, and I've been absent for a few weeks because it's almost Christmas, it's almost holidays, whatever you celebrate. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting Passion Harvest, and it warms my heart so much to see how the Passion Harvest family is growing. There's been so much happening in the background and many exciting things, and I've decided to live in France and make it my home, and I've realized this is my soul's home and my true calling. But today I wanted to briefly talk about singing your heart song, and this is how I've been trying to operate and navigate through the last few months of death and grief and sorrow and conflict and abundant love and abundant joy, is really to make my life a feeling experience and get out of my head. We can either operate from the two polar opposites, fear or love, and sometimes I regress. Actually, I was going to make a decision the other day based on fear, and we all have silly fears. Fear is false evidence appearing real. And I thought to myself, how can I possibly call myself the passion ambassador if I act on a place of fear? So I chose love. And I have to tell you, when we overcome our fears, well, this has been my personal experience. When it shows up, it may be very well time to embrace it. And from my experience, the universe, God, source, creator, greatly rewards you when you do this and opens up new possibilities and probabilities. I was lying in bed the other night and I had this realization that we're all harmony, we're all a song, and this is the theme of singing your heart song. We all have our own song, and then there's a universal consciousness song. But if we can traverse through our life in kind of a harmony, for the most part, it doesn't mean that conflict and contrast will be encountered by you. But if we can learn to listen to our heart, our own song, our harmony, we're always on the right path. You can't get it wrong. One might be a little bit harder than the other. There's so many elements in our consciousness. Some people call us individual units of consciousness. And I really do believe that for the most part, we do create our reality. I do believe we have pre-birth experiences, but for the most part, this is our freedom. Freedom is our birthright in each moment. Despite what is happening on our external landscape, in each moment we get to choose how to feel and to think and to act and to be. And no one else can take this away from you. This is your gift, your freedom. So embrace your heart's song and embrace the freedom that you have to choose in each and every moment to create your next moments of thoughts and feelings, and in turn, reality. Everything is energy and in essence sound, and the commonality of life is that everything grows. And why are we here? I always ask this question. We're here to live, we're here to serve others, and we're here to serve ourselves. And more importantly, we're here to love. I trust in love so much. So not only love for others, but love for ourselves. You can't be a beacon of light. You can't be the lighthouse unless you're a light for yourself. So what I've learned this year is to sing my heart song. I've learned to love myself more. I've learned to embrace my fears and push through them despite how scary they are. I've learned to realize that I do deserve more, and I've got clear on exactly what it is I want. And in listening to my heart song and being able to open it to the full spectrum of colors, things change. Passions change. And when we allow this change, this flowing change, we open ourselves up to more possibilities that come along our path through synchronicities or coincidence or guidance from our guides or the angels. So often we ask and want and desire things, and this is absolutely fine, but I encourage you to stop sometimes and just be quiet and listen for the answers. They will come, I promise you. Our prayers are always answered. They may not come in the way that we had expected, but generally, for the most part, they evolve to be even better than we had imagined. Yes, death and suffering is part of the human experience, but I know this and I can tell you this, it does not damage our soul. These are stories. You are the navigator of the story, the captain of your ship, the author of your life. And if you're listening to this and inspired, that's wonderful, and a little bit more passionate, that's great. Or even if you're in the depths of despair, I promise you everything's going to be okay. And I promise you it gets better. Often you can't see the rainbow until there's been some rain or a storm. And I know we're eternal and our loved ones are guiding us always. So never lose faith and hope, and above all, love. This is our guiding principle. And take some time out for you and do more of what feels right for you, and to embrace your passions, to see what lights you up, what rocks your boat. Do a little bit more of that. And if you don't know, if you have two options, I would recommend to choose the one that feels right for you. Again, make your life, your journey, a feeling experience. Our life is short in the larger picture of all that is. I also believe that all our lives are happening consecutively. This is another mind-boggling concept, but it is. But stay true and your sovereignty to yourself. And if you fall off the wheel sometime, we all do, that's okay. Be gentle with yourself and be kind to yourself. Set your goals and act accordingly, and choose love, and always choose love again, and ask yourself the question, what would love do? And I encourage you to sing out loud. I do it when there's no one around. I've got a really bad singing voice. But sing your heart song and listen to your heart song. And I really send you so much love today and so many blessings, and not only this time of year, but throughout the year, throughout our moments in what we perceive as time, or this point in space-time that you're listening to this, whenever or wherever that may be. So take a step back and have a look at your life and evaluate it. Get curious. It's wonderful to ask yourself questions you don't know the answer to. I send you so much love, and again, thank you for being part of the Passion Harvest family. I plan to be on every week for the next few weeks and tell you about my adventures and some of my experiences that have happened to me recently. But I just jumped on to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and everything's going to be okay.